Okay, so you have news about mortgages for veterans. What are some things that veterans might not know that you can help them with in getting a mortgage?
That's a good question. So a lot of times you'll hear people saying they've been turned down 10, 15 times. VA really doesn't have a credit score restriction. Some people are told that they have to be at a 620, 640 to be able to do anything before they can even get a loan. Well, that's not actually true. With me, you can get a loan at 580 credit score with
Wow.
still being able to get 100%.
How do we even define what a veteran is? Do you have to just have served recently, or how does that work?
Actually, no. So what that means is when you say a veteran, they have to either be 6 years in either Reserve or National Guard.
Mhm.
They have to serve that way, or they have had to have had served 120 days active duty. So it's either or, and it can even be a combination of both.
You're a veteran. You served in the
Yes.
Army. Are veterans automatically told about these mortgage programs, or do you have to go seek it out?
No, it's really a trial and error sometimes. Sometimes you'll see it, they'll tell you, hey, you have these benefits, but you don't really know what that benefit entails. So some people may think that, oh, because I got out early and I got out on an honorable discharge, whatever else, but you can still use it if you have the time. So, like for instance, someone that end up getting out on a medical out of basic training because he got hurt while he was in basic training and he served a certain amount of time because now if he got hurt and they're giving him a check, AE, a VA pension, whatever else, he qualifies, even though he had only been in there 2 months.
Oh, wow. So what's another benefit of working with somebody like you to get VA benefits for your mortgage? What's another thing that people might not know about?
On a VA loan, there's no mortgage insurance. So on FHA, there's MI, there's on conventional, there's a mortgage insurance, that sort of thing. A VA loan is the only loan besides maybe a USDA that you can get 100%. So you don't have to have a down payment. You literally can just have to pay your closing costs and that's it.
Give me another benefit of being a veteran and using somebody like you to get a mortgage.
The biggest enemy for everybody getting a mortgage is called debt to income ratio. So, debt to income ratio is your bills plus the house divided by your income. Basically, you have a certain percentage that you can't be over depending on the loan, and each loan is different. Well, with VA, you can actually go up to, on special circumstance, but you can go up to a 64% debt to income ratio. So why that's important is conventional only allows you to be at a max of 47 and FHA only allows you to be at a max of 57%. VA is more lenient and the MI doesn't play a role in that, which takes away from your debt to income ratio.
Wow. Okay.
Also with a veteran, most people don't know, if you're a disabled veteran and you're 100%, you don't pay property taxes.
Say that one more time.
So if you are someone that is a disabled veteran, AE, you get a check from the VA for a disability or what they classify you as disabled because of your injuries from the military, whatever. That's PTSD, that's anything. You do not, if you're 100%, you do not have to pay property taxes.
Wow.
So it may be built in there in the loan at the beginning, but once we show that part of it, the paperwork that shows that you're a disabled vet, the state will actually not have you pay property taxes. So now your loan literally can go to $300 less simply because now the property taxes are taken out of the loan.
Wow. And really, it seems like people would, especially veterans, would benefit from working with somebody like you, who's also a veteran, who knows how these things work, because it might not just be top of mind for other people, right?
That's correct. Me as a loan officer, I don't expect you to know what I know. That's why you come to a professional. That's just like me saying, hey, I'm gonna try to fix the pipe under my sink. and don't go get a professional plumber. And now all of a sudden my wife is mad at me because all the water is all over the floor. So you can't expect you to know what I know and I've been doing for the last 25 years. So you need to seek a professional so you can know what actually is in play for you.
Well, I think it's great that there are these programs for veterans to find how to afford their dream of being a homeowner. Um, and is this just for first time purchases, home purchases for veterans, or if they're buying a second, third home, does it work for every single home they buy?
No, so they have a certain amount of money that they're guaranteed. So as long as it's your primary residence and you have the leeway within the price point or whatever, you are fine. It can be multiple times. Some veterans have used their house to build their whole portfolio. They literally bought a house, made a move because with veterans, when you're active duty, you're always moving anyway. So you'll buy a house, maybe end up flipping it to where that it you switch it to a conventional loan, and then you buy a new house when you're at your new destination.
That's
So you
amazing.
can use it multiple times.
Well, I think it's an amazing program, and I hope everybody reaches out to you to get some counseling about programs that they can put to use. And veterans certainly have earned all the right to use all of these programs, and I hope that they do.